Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Grand Arena video. So for this week I decided to try out a new format for these Grand Arena videos. So instead of doing round by round, showing you all the battles I've done, you just create like a few highlight videos kind of combined based on the different teams and counters that I was testing out, and if something funny or out of the ordinary happened, any fails I had, just anything worth showing and sharing with you just so we can all learn something new. So let me know in the comments below or my Discord server what you think about this new format of videos instead of the old formats that I was doing before. So in this video I want to show you 3 battles here. So I finally have now my Maul and Mandalorians relic tab. So I tested in each round. I kept my Maul for offense just to test out versus different teams and see what's the ceiling for this team. So first off, I just didn't know really what to expect. So I just found in round 1 my opponent had very bad mods across the board, so he has a very slow bounty hunter team. So I just wanted to first test out a little bit the mechanics of Maul, how it all works. So just started off with an AoE there, then Canderous Seeds gains lots of bonus turn meter, then Canderous does his AoE, and then because of Frenzy, Maul gets another turn, and now with 5 stacks of Anguish, obviously Maul can go to town. And just going after a Mandalorian first, so he doesn't disintegrate. Somebody took out Boba as well. Going after Django next. So you can see these guys are really doing big damage. Now ideally you would have armor in here or maybe Watt as well, but I use them elsewhere in this round. So I did for the 5th there I used Veteran Han. He's got their AoE stun, so it was clutch there. He put a stun over on Grief, so the Grief didn't cleanse or call people to assist. Now Maul going to town again here. There we go. Keep going, keep going. Obviously, even though if we do take a few hits because of Bo's unique there, whenever Mandalorians attack out of turn, they'll be recovering some health and protection. Ready to unload Whistling Birds. There goes Django, and now just a case of clean up the remaining bounty hunters. I know, not the most impressive team to go up against, but this was the first time I was using Maul on offense, so I wasn't exactly quite sure what to expect. And I was quite impressed with that win versus Bounty Hunters. So then in round 2, my opponent set Shaak Ti with clones on defense. So here I wanted to test out, that interaction between Watambor and Maul, because Maul starts off with a frenzy. So even though the enemy, because of Shaak Ti's extra speed for the clones as well as extra speed from Rex unique for the clones, they would outrun my guys. Even my armor is very fast, so I had to bring in Watt, so he dishes out the tech, and that it counts as a special ability which then triggers Frenzy on Maul, and then Maul can start taking turns. So I wanted to really see how this will all work. Also, as long as we can take out 5s fast enough, we should be good to go. They also have like Relicate on Arc Trooper, but we'll see how that goes. I said just testing out this in the 2nd round, checking out 5s. Okay, so not maybe the best modded clone team, but hey, that's what my opponent said. I'll show you the mods as well of my team now, so just that you can see. In the first battle I didn't show, they were just slow bounty hunter team. Mods didn't really matter all that much here. Alright, so this is the team I'll be taking in. I got my Maul here, he's at Relic 4. I do have him modded for offense and some health, some good speed as well. So hopefully he can get a few turns here as well. That's his offense there. Moving on, I'm bringing in Beskar Mandalorian. Now I don't have IG and Quill, so I don't really have any other use for Beskar Mandalorian. And he's actually quite good in this team because, if Bo gets in trouble, she's a scoundrel, then he can put damage immunity on her and things like that. So especially versus teams like the Shaak Ti clones, he becomes really valuable just because of that. And obviously his Whistling Birds can do some nice damage as well once he gets out. Bringing in armor, just she's very fast, she can get a turn in, get assists in, and obviously Watt for his tech that can straight away give Maul 100% turn meter. Alright, let's hop in the battle now and let me show you how this one goes. Okay, so I've decided to put their weapon tech. I was thinking about it, but in the end I decided to put weapon tech on armor. Just hopefully she can get more turns in. Now here we do have, now I could do an AoE, right, and go for the 5 stacks of anguish, but I wouldn't get a turn, to be honest, because these guys are so fast. So instead what I decided to just, go out on 5s, put a 3 hits into him. There we go. Keep pushing. Perfect. Alright, almost got his protection down. Do an AoE now. Obviously Shaak Ti will now go. We do have for Maul's lead, this taunt that will keep spreading around to the healthiest Mandalorian ally. Alright, let's do here, put armor shred on 5s, get everybody to assist, and all these attacks out of turn are recovering health and protection because of Bo's lead. And this is where Beskar Mandalorian is great, to be honest. He can put now damage immunity on himself and Bo. Unfortunately armor is not a scoundrel, neither is Maul, so Beskar Mandalorian will not be able to protect them. But now, for example, see there is a forced taunt over on Beskar Mandalorian. He's got damage immunity, so he'll be taunting there for a while, which is great. And now we keep going after 5s. Almost got him out. Here I just decided to do basic because if I would do an AoE, I would get lots of counterattacks. Everybody's got retribution at that point. And finally Bo gets a turn, so we can dispel all the buffs. Most importantly, apply daze. Here we go, Whistling Birds engaged. Okay, they keep going. Let's get now another mass assist on 5s. Alright, 5s is gone. Yeah, perfect. So we put another attack. Well, I guess just put it on Beskar. Here they come, and this is important to note. Rex used form up again, so when he uses his form up the second time, this means that on his next turn he will have aerial advantage ready to go. So that's why I decided to go for him instead of Shaak Ti, because I didn't want him one-shotting one of my characters with his aerial advantage. Alright, now just going after Shaak Ti now. Okay, her retribution and everything obviously causing a little bit of issues, but hopefully we should be able to heal up here. Probably should have, at this point, should have put Beskar actually over on Watt instead. So hopefully he can get back to full protection as well, so maybe I could get one banner back instead of putting it on either of the Mandalorians allies, because they recover health and protection from Bo's unique anyway. So we checked it out. We just keep pushing through now, finish off the remaining 2 clones, and it was a good, quite a decent banner win, I think, in the end, versus Shaak Ti and clones. There you go. Was quite impressed there with what these guys were able to do. And then in round 3 I decided to try it out here versus this Nute team. Obviously with all those assists and attacks out of turn, we should be able to quickly whittle down the stacks on B1. So that's the general idea here, really, with all those attacks. And once this team, you get rid of here B1, we shouldn't have any issues really finishing off. You gotta be careful obviously not to trigger taunt on Magna Guard when you hit him. We got Dooku with his counter attacks, Drodek as well. Well, obviously at gear 12 won't do that much damage. But this Nute kind of team is designed to snipe banners, so definitely Maul is kind of a good team to take in, just because of all that health and recovery protection, and because obviously these guys are not like Shaak Ti clones, they're not that fast. My armor is at I think 343 speed, so just showing you my mods again. Should be able to go first. We'll do her mass assist ability, then Maul will get a turn, and then we can really go to town. And now, because obviously I don't need Watt for this one, I could also bring Canderous as the 5th, and then whenever you deal damage to a debuffed enemy, he'll be getting bonus turn, then he will be able to start going as well. So hopefully we can walk away with some high banner team here. Definitely, like Maul can be a menace on defense. If you do put him on defense, it's a good choice, but at the same time on offense, you can get away with some high banner wins versus these kind of banner sniping teams, just because of that health and protection recovery that Bo brings. There we go. Just do mass assist here over on B1, and just decided to get rid of B1 here. Then going after Drodeka next. See if we can take him out. There we go. Alright, well, just go after Nute, I guess, because we have to take him out twice anyway. We go. Boom. Oh, almost got him out actually. Let's just do an AoE here. Target Magna Guard, so we get a few attacks on Magna as well. That's it, guys. Oh boy. It's not just a case of obviously trying to take Nute out before he gets his second extortion out, so he doesn't snipe some banners away. But obviously, luckily they're both got a dispel and a daze, so I don't have to no worry about my Magna Guard. Oh, he actually got a turn in there, so I'm stuck behind the taunt again. Here comes more extortion. I decided not to take Nute out first, but I'll just take out Magna Guard and then just a little bit take my time, see if we can get some attacks out of turn just to recover all the health and protection all the way up. Boom, there we go. So it's nice, clean win here for 65 banners. And there you go, guys. Hope you found this video useful, helpful, just showing you all the free rounds, how I use Maul on offense. Obviously, with first battle, I was a little bit cautious, didn't know exactly, what this team can do, especially without, armor or what that can get everybody going. I chose a little bit weaker, slower opponent. But then, if you do have WOD, as well as armor there, you can take out these big teams like Shaak Ti clones, looks like. And then finally, full Mandalorian squad here, very easily taking out these kind of banner sniping teams and all the health and protection recovery from both unique. It really allows you then to recover back to full and get full banner wins. So there you go. I'll be doing more testing in week 2 for sure. So again, I'll be creating a similar highlights video. So again, let me know what you think about this new format of videos for my Grand Arena battles on my Discord server or in the comments below. But until then, have fun, guys. Enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.